I was good friends with Bessie Jones. She was one of the most powerful people I ever met. She could get anybody to do anything, dance or sing, and singing from the bottom of their soul. It was great. Bessie had the foresight in 1933 to start the Georgia Sea Island Singers. They were researching songs and collecting songs from the old slave songs in the Gullah dialect. After Bessie passed away, some of the Georgia Sea Island Singers kept on with the group, and that's what we're going to hear today. They sing the old slave songs in a way that you just don't hear any other place, and they do the dances that all the kids would do when they were growing up. Here's the Georgia Sea Island Singers.
This is Wormslow, one of the last great plantations in Savannah. The wealth of these plantations was dependent upon slave labor. Slaves developed their own music and dance and culture, much of which was lost after the Civil War. But one of the groups helping to preserve this heritage is the Georgia Sea Island Singers. Don't you let King Pharaoh overtake you in some lonesome. The Georgia Sea Island Singers are a group dedicated to preserving the culture of the black people that have lived along the Georgia coast for hundreds of years. Frankie and Doug Quimby are the nucleus of the group. They were both born and raised in Georgia, and it's through their music, games, and dance that they hope to give people a sense of their heritage and the meaning behind these old songs of the slaves.
The song Moses, like when they were singing it, the older people, in their mind, they were going to be free because they were going to heaven. And the younger man would be singing the same song, and his meaning would be he's on his way to freedom, to Canada, up north, somewhere to freedom. And it was like double meaning.
Where did you learn that song?
From the older people on the islands. It was a song that was really moving spiritually for the older people after freedom.
And Doug, where did you learn the dances and the songs that you do?
Well, it was a way of life with us as we were growing up. So we didn't have television and radios and things like that and telephone, so we had to learn to play. But children don't do that much anymore. They don't play much anymore like we used to play. And so we learned these songs and games from our parents and from other old people. They would get out there and play it with us. Also, when we would be playing it out there and they were sitting on the porch talking, we didn't think that they was watching us. So then when someone came up, they'd tell us, a young man, a young lady, if you can't play it right, you just come over and sit down, because they wanted to play exactly like it was made up in slavery.
Frankie, tell me what the meaning is of the Draw Me a Bucket of Water dance.
Slaves were not allowed to put covers over their well like the slave owners. And frogs, snakes, and bugs would fall into their well. And they couldn't walk up and protest. So they got together and made up the game, Draw Me a Bucket of Water, telling them that we are tired of drinking water in the condition that it is in.
Frankie, why do you think it's important that these games and dances don't die?
Because this is where we come from. This is our heritage, and this is what our people did to survive. And no matter what happened, they sung a song, they did a game or a dance, and it helped them to survive. They didn't have to take high blood pressure medicine.
The Quimbys have a lot to offer if you're willing to open your eyes, lend an ear, and join right in. This is David Holt, out on the road with the Celebration Express.
That was mighty fun.